Radhe Radhe. Hare Krishna. Oh, can you switch it on, please? I forgot. Radhe Radhe, Dandavat Pranam. Welcome to Shri Radha Gopinath Mandir, Gopinath Bhavan, Shri Vrindavan Dham. Srila Gurudev ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Rupanuga Gauriya Guru Varga ki jai, Patit Pavana Shri Nityananda Prabhu ki jai, Prem Purushottam Shri Shachinandana Gaura Hari ki jai, Radha Vinod Bihari Ju ki jai, Radha Gopinath Ju ki jai, Giriraj Maharaj ki jai, Harinama Sankirtana ki jai, Hare Krishna Mahamantra ki jai, Srila Bhaktivedanta Trivikram Goswami Maharaj ki jai, Tadiya Avirbhav Mahamahotsav ki jai, Gaura Bhakta Vrinda ki jai, Shri Gaura Premanande, Hari Hari Bo. Do you see the mridanga anywhere? Devotees take it to practice. They take them to their rooms. Okay. No worries, we can just clap. I don't think so. Not normally. So today we are observing the anniversary of the appearance of Srila Bhaktivedanta Trivikram Goswami Maharaj. So we will focus on Guru and Vaishnava bhajans, praying for his mercy. And the mridanga is not here. Maybe someone will bring it. The weather in Vrindavan has been quite beautiful, sunny, and relatively warm in the daytimes, getting quite cold or cool in the nights. This morning it got down to 38 degrees Fahrenheit, which is maybe 2 or 3 Celsius. So it got a little bit cold in the morning, but then in the daytime it's quite warm and comfortable. Radhe Radhe Sudevi. Okay, so there's no mridanga. Anyhow, we will begin with Mangalacharan. Mangalacharan is the auspicious invocation calling for the grace, the blessings, the mercy, the sidelong glances of our beloved Srila Gurudev. Arjun Saka Prabhu. Our Srila Prabhupada, our Rupanuga Gauriya Guru Varga, Patit Pavan, Shri Nityananda Prabhu, Prem Purushottam Shachinandan Gaura Hari, going all the way back to the original Guru who is Krishna himself and his Guru of Prem, Vrishabhananandani Srimati Radha Thakurani. As Krishna states, and you can find it in Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, Radhikar Prema Guru Ami Shishyanata Sada Amanana Nrityena Chaya Udbhata. Radhika is my Guru of Prem and I am simply her dancing pupil. She makes me dance various novel dances according to her tune. So you can find Mangalacharan on page 1 of this beautiful bhajan treasure trove, Shri Gaudiya Giti Gucha, starting with Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam. Radhe Radhe, Shachi Devi Dasi Ki Jai. Whoever has taken the mridanga from the temple room, please return it. Thank you very much. Mandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurung Vaishnavangscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tang Sajivam Sadvetam Savadhutam Parjana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitangscha Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Namo Om Vishnupadaya Radhikaya Priyatmane Shri Srimad Bhakti Vedanta Narayanati Namine Shri Krishna Leela Katane Sudaksham Audarya Madhurya Gunaischa Yuktam Varam Varenyam Purusham Mahantam Narayanam Pang Shirashan Namami Tridamninam Bhakta Shiromanim Cha श्रीकृष्णपादाब्जयुतैकहृद्दि चैतन्यलीलामृतसारसारं नारायणं त्वं सततं प्रपद्ये। नमो ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे। नमः ॐ विष्णुपादाय गौरप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमद्भक्तिप्रज्ञान केशव इति नामिने। अतीमर्त्यचरित्राय स्वश्रितानाञ्च पालिने जीवदुःखे सदरताय श्रीनाम प्रेमदायिने। नमः ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिसिद्धान्त सरस्वती इति नामिने। श्रीवर्षभानवी देवी दयिताय कृपाब्धये कृष्णसम्बन्धविज्ञान दयिने प्रभवे नमः। माधुर्योज्ज्वलप्रेमाध्य श्रीरूपानुगभक्तिदा श्रीगौरकरुणाशक्ति विग्रहाय नमोऽस्तुते। नमस्ते गौरवाणी श्रीमूर्तये दिनतारिणे रूपानुगविरुद्धाप सिद्धान्तध्वन्तहारिणे। नमो गौरकिशोराय साक्षाद्वैराग्यमूर्तये विप्रलम्भरसम्बोधे पदम्बुजयते नमः। नमो भक्तिविनोदाय सच्चिदानन्दनामिने गौरशक्तिस्वरूपाय रूपानुगवरायते। गौराविर्भावभूमेस्त्वं निर्दिष्टः स जनप्रिय वैष्णवः सर्वभौम श्री जगन्नाथाय ते नमः। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो महावदन्याय कृष्णप्रेमप्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्य नाम्ने गौरत्विषे नमः। हे कृष्णा करुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिकान्त राधाकान्त नमोऽस्तुते। तप्तकाञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरि वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। जयतां सुरतोपङ्गोर्मम मन्दं मतेर्गति मत्सार्वस्वपदाम्बोजो राधामदनमोहनो दिव्यद्वृन्दारण्यकल्पद्रुमद श्रीमद्रत्नागारसिंहासनस्थो श्री श्रीराधा श्रीलगोविन्ददेवो प्रेष्टालिभिः सेव्यमानो स्मरामि। श्रीमन्रसरसारम्भी वंशीवतस्ततः कर्षन्मेनुस्वनैर्गोपीर्गोपीनाथ श्रियैस्तु नः। वृन्दाये तुलसीदेव्यै प्रियायै केशवस्य च कृष्णभक्तिप्रदे देवी सत्यवत्यै नमो नमः। पञ्चतत्त्वात्मकं कृष्णं भक्तरूपस्वरूपकं भक्तावतारं भक्ताख्यं नमामि भक्तशक्तिकम्। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। राधे राधे। Who's there? Champak Devi Dasi, Sujan Prabhu, Jiva Pavana Prabhu, Puleshwari Devi Dasi, and all the rest of you. Hare Krishna. Vrinda Devi Tulsi Maharani ki jai. So we will begin with calling out for the mercy of Sri Gurudev in the form of the bhajan from Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, Gurudev Kripa Bindu Diya, page 32 in our Sri Gaudiya Giti Gucha. At the moment we don't have a mridanga, so we will use kartal. Lalita Sakhi Devi Dasi ki jai. Oh Kishori, abhi ये लाइट हो जाएगा
आज कनेक्शन नहीं होगा
but now you will be doing this up down ऐसा am I in the way or no problem? Okay.
You class start me so big.
गुरुदेव कृपा बिंदु दिया करो ए दासे तृणपेक्षायतिहीनो सकल सहाने बल दिया करो निज माने स्पृहाहीनो कृपा बिंदु दिया करो ए दासे तृणपेक्षायतिहीनो सकले समान करिते शकति देहनाथ যথা যথ তবে তো গাহিব हरि नाम सुखे अपराध हवे हत गुरुदेव कृपा बिंदु दिया करो ए दासे तृणपेक्षायतिहीनो कपे हेनो कृपा लोभियाए जनो कृतार्थ होइबे नाथ शक्ति बुद्धि आमी अति दीन करो मोरे आत्मसाथ गुरुदेव कृपा बिंदु दिया करो ए दासे तृणपेक्षा अतिहीनो योग्यता विचारे किछु नाही पाए तुम्हारो करुणा सारो करुणा ना होइले कांदियो कांदियो करुणा ना होइले कांदियो कांदिया प्राण ना राखी तो आरो गुरुदेव कृपा बिंदु दिया करो ए दासे तृणपेक्षायतिहीनो गुरुदेव जय गुरुदेव गुरुदेव जय गुरुदेव गुरुदेव जय प्रभुपाद जय प्रभुपाद प्रभुपाद जय प्रभुपाद प्रभुपाद परंपरा गुरु परंपरा परंपरा गुरु परंपरा परंपरा श्रील गुरुदेव की जय श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय रूपानुग गौरी गुरुवर्ग की जय श्री गुरु परंपरा की जय. You need a charter? Sure. Don't get cold.
They're running up.
Where was the drum?
One boy was practicing.
Oh, another one. All the way up. Okay. Now we will call for the mercy of Vaishnavas. Kripa Karo Vaishnava Thakur by Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, page 40. When I see this bhajan, it reminds me of Srila Trivikram Maharaj. Because he always applied this mood of humility to himself, and he also helped us to become aware of our condition. He didn't like pretense, and he would call us out for nonsense or pretending. But he himself also was so humble. So page 40 in our Sri Gaudiya Giti Gucha, Kripa Karo Vaishnava Thakur by Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur. Kripa Karo Vaishnava Thakur, Kripa Karo Vaishnava Thakura, Sambandha Janiya Bhajite Bhajite Abhimano Hao Dhura, Abhimano Hao Dhura, Kripa Karo Vaishnava Thakura, Amito Vaishnava E buddhi hoile ammani na havoyami, pratishtha shoyasi hridaya dushive hoibo nirayogami, hoibo nirayogami. Kripa Karo Vaishnava Thakura, Tomaro Kinkaro Apane Janibo, Guru Abhimano Tyaji, Tomara Yuchishta Padajjalarenu Sada nishkapate bhaji, Sada nishkapate bhaji, Kripa Karo Vaishnava Thakura, Nije Shrestha Jani Uchisthadi Dane Habe abhimano bharo, Tai shishya tava takiya sarvada, Naloyibo puja karo, Naloyibo puja karo. Kripa Karo Vaishnava Thakura, Amani Manado Hoile Kirtane Adhikaro Dibe Tumi, Tomar Charane Nishkapate Ami, Kadiyalu Tivo Bhumi, Kadiyalu Tivo Bhumi, Kripa Karo Vaishnava Thakura, O Kripa Karo Vaishnava Thakura, Jaya Vaishnava Thakur, जय वैष्णव ठाकुर, वैष्णव ठाकुर जय वैष्णव ठाकुर, जय वैष्णव ठाकुर। प्रभु कृपा करो मोरे दया करो, प्रभु कृपा करो मोरे दया करो, प्रभु कृपा करो मोरे। अजय भक्ति वेदांत त्रिविक्रम गोस्वामी, भक्ति वेदांत त्रिविक्रम गोस्वामी, भक्ति वेदांत त्रिविक्रम गोस्वामी। अजय भक्ति वेदांत त्रिविक्रम गोस्वामी, भक्ति वेदांत त्रिविक्रम गोस्वामी, भक्ति वेदांत, भक्ति वेदांत त्रिविक्रम। प्रभु हे प्रभु हे प्रभु हे प्रभु हे प्रभु हे। भक्ति वेदांत त्रिविक्रम गोस्वामी महाराज की जय, तदीय आविर्भाव महामहोत्सव की जय, ऑल वैष्णव ठाकुर की जय। शुनियाची साधु मुके बोले सर्वजन, श्री नरोत्तम दास ठाकुर, पेज 51। शुनियाची साधु मुखे, all together, बोले सर्वजन, श्री रूप कृपायो मिले जुगल चरण। हा हा प्रभु सनातन गौर परिवार, सबे मिली वांछा पूर्ण करो होया मारो। श्री रूपेरो कृपा जेनो आम प्रति होय, से पद आश्रय जार से महाशय। ओ प्रभु लोकनाथ कबे संगे लया जाबे, श्री रूपेरो पादो पद्मे मोरे समर्पिबे। हेनो की होइबे मोर नरम सखी गाने, अनुगत नारो तमे करिबे शासने। शुनियाची साधु मुखे बोले सर्वजन, श्री रूप कृपायो मिले जुगल चरण। रूप सनातन जय रूप सनातन, रूप सनातन Sanatan, Jai Rupa Sanatan, Jai Rupa Sanatan, Rupa Sanatan, Jai Rupa Sanatan. Prabhu hai, Prabhu hai, Prabhu hai, oh Prabhu hai, Prabhu hai, Prabhu. Shri Rupa Goswami Pad ki jai, Shri Sanatan Goswami Pad ki jai, Shri Shad Goswami Prabhu ki jai, Shri Rupanuga Gauriya Guru Varga ki jai. We're going to sing a special bhajan for Sri Nityananda Prabhu that doesn't have his name, but Gurudev said that you can also sing this bhajan for Gurudev, which means Nityananda Prabhu. And because I'm remembering especially Srila Bhaktivedanta Trivikram Maharaj today and his mood of humility, we are going to sing for Nityananda Prabhu the bhajan by Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, Sarvasva Tomar Charane Sampiya Porechi Tomar Ghare, Tumi to Thakur Tomar Kukur Bolia Jana Hamore, page 205 in our Sri Gauriya Giti Gucha 205. Gita Devi Dasi Kamalavati and Ambika ki jai. Om Karananda Das Prabhu ki jai. Radhe Radhe Hare Krishna. Sarvasva Tomar Charane Sapiya Purechi Tomaro Ghare Tumi to Thakur Tomaro Kukur Boliya Jano ho more Badhiya nikate Amare palibe রহিব তোমার দ্বারে প্রতিপজ্জনে রে আসতে না দিব রাখিব গরের পারে তব নিজ জন প্রসাদ সেবিয়া উচ্ছিষ্ট রাখিবে যাহা আমার ভোজন পরম আনন্দে প্রতিদিন হবে তাহা বসিয়া শুইয়া তোমার চরণ চিন্তিব সতত আমি নাচিতে নাচিতে নিকটে যাইব যখন রাখিবে তুমি নিজের পোষণ কভু ন ভাবিব রহিব ভবের ভরে ভক্তি বিন তোমার পালক বলিয়া বরণ করে সর্বস্ব তোমার চরণে সাপিয়া পরেছি তোমারো ঘরে তুমি তো ঠাকুর তোমার কুকুর বলিয়া জানো মোরে জয় নিত্যানন্দ রাম জয় নিত্যানন্দ রাম নিত্যানন্দ রাম जय नित्यानंद राम जय नित्यानंद राम जय नित्यानंद राम जय नित्यानंद राम नित्यानंद राम जय नित्यानंद राम जय नित्यानंद राम निताय हे गौर हे निताय हे गौर हे निताय हे पतित पावन श्री नित्यानंद प्रभु की जय प्रेम पुरुषोत्तम श्री शचीनंदन गौर हरि की जय अर्जुन कृष्ण प्रभु राधे राधे. With this bhajan we just sang, our Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada said that everyone is the servant of someone. We all have to be the servant of someone. Radhe Radhe. Everyone is the dog of someone else. So why not be the dog of Nityananda Prabhu? Why not be the dog of Guru? This mood is exemplified in Srila Bhaktivedanta Trivikram Maharaj. How he always served his Gurudev in such a humble mood, in such a humble way. And always feeling himself like this. You are my master, please keep me as your dog. Whenever any glorification came to him, he would shun that. Srila Gurudev gave glorification to Srila Bhaktivedanta Trivikram Maharaj in his, Nectar Sprinkles on Australia or something like that, one book. And when Srila Trivikram Maharaj heard it and saw it, he thought that this is completely inappropriate. And he wrote a letter to Gurudev saying it is offensive to falsely glorify someone as a Mahabhagavat or great Vaishnava, especially if they're fully absorbed in this material world and completely bound in this material world. I myself am such a person, so this kind of glorification is not for me. He refused it flat out. But this is also the nature of quite advanced and soft-hearted, simple-hearted Vaishnavas, that they don't want any respect for themselves and they want to give all respect to others. Not only was he not accepting that respect, but he was giving so much respect and honor. Hare Krishna. I don't know what he's saying. What's he saying?
गोपीनाथ दिखा हुआ ना
गोपीनाथ
मंदिर का महान
श्रील भक्तिवेदांत नारायण गोस्वामी महाराज. हाँ
विराट
हरे कृष्ण.
दिल्ली के रहने वाले हैं. दिल्ली के रहने वाले हैं. नई दिल्ली दो. हाँ नई दिल्ली दो. हाँ नई दिल्ली दो.
अप्रकट ब्रज में है. अप्रकट.
बात नहीं समझ तुम्हारी क्या करो.
You know.
चले गोपीनाथ चले गए. गोपीनाथ को घूम रहा था. उसका हम लोगों ने बैठा हुआ दिल्ली वाले गोपीनाथ को और मोदी को बैठा रहा. मैं जब चला रहे सरदार लेडीज को इंदिरा गांधी की बात मोदी की समाज करते.
The ones who understand Hindi, they're not following. Okay, Radhe, Radhe, Radhe Shyam. So now we will call for the mercy of Sri Shachinandan Gaura Hari. Ujjvala Varana Gaura Varadeham Vilasite Nirabadhi Bhava Videham. All together, this is by Sri Sarvabhauma Patacharya, seeing the beautiful form, qualities and pastimes of Sri Shachinandan Gaura Hari, page 270 in our Sri Gaudiya Giti Gucha. All together. Ujjvala Gaura Varadeham विलसितो निरवधि भावविदेहम् त्रिभुवन पावन कृपायोलेशम् तं प्रणमामि च श्रीसच्चिदानयम् गदगदयन्तरो भावविकारो दुर्जनो तर्जनो नादविशालम् भवभयभञ्जनो कारणकरुणम् तं प्रणमामि च श्रीसच्चिदानयम् अरुणाम्बरोधरो चारुकपोलम् इन्दुमीनिन्दितो नखचर्यरुचिरम् जल्पितो निजगुणो नाम विनोदम् तं प्रणमामि च श्रीसच्चिदानयम् विगलितनयनकमलजलधारम् भूषणो नवरस भावविकारो गतियतिमन्थरो नृत्यविलासम् तं प्रणमामि च श्रीसच्चिदानयम् चञ्चलचारुचरणगतिरुचिरम् मञ्जीररञ्जितो पदजुगमधुरम् चन्द्रविनिन्दितो शीतलवदनम् तं प्रणमामि च श्रीसच्चिदानयम् धृतकर्तिदोर कमण्डलुदन्दम् दिव्यकलेवरो मुण्डितमुन्दम् दुर्जना कल्मषो खन्दनदन्दम् तं प्रणमामि च श्रीसच्चिदानयम् भूषणभूरज अलकावलितं कम्पितबिम्बाधरवररुचिरम् मलयज विरचितो उज्ज्वलतिलकम् तं प्रणमामि च श्रीसच्चिदानयम् निन्दितयरुणकमलदलनयनम् आजानुलम्बितो श्रीभुजयुगलम् कलेवरो कैशोरो नर्तकवेशम् तं प्रणमामि च श्रीसच्चिदानयम् 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 गौरहरि जय गौरहरि गौरहरि जय गौरहरि जय गौरहरि 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 Sachinandan Jai Gaura Hari Sachinandan Jai Gaura Hari Jai Sachinandan Jai Gaura Hari Sachinandan Jai Gaura Hari Prem Purushottam Shri Sachinandana Gaura Hari Ki Jai. Time is going quickly, and we have a few devotees here who will also share their remembrances and some glorifications of Srila Bhaktivedanta Trivikram Maharaj. Jai Radha Madhava Jai Kunja Bihari Radha Madhava Jai Gopi Jana Vallabha Jai Girivaradhari Jai Yashodanandana Vraja Janaranjana Yashodanandana Yashodanandana Vraja Janaranjana Jamuna Tiravanachari Jaya Kunja Vihari Jai Jamuna Tiravanachari Jai Kunja Vihari Jai Yamuna Tiravana Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Gaur Hari Bol Hari Bol Gaur Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Gaur Hari Bol Hari Bol Jai Gurudev 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 Jai Bhakti Vedanta Trivikrama Goswami Bhakti Vedanta Trivikrama Goswami Bhakti Vedanta Trivikrama Jai Prabhupada 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 Jai Prabhupada 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 Gaura Premanande Hari Hari Bo Srila Gurudev Ki Jai Srila Bhaktivedanta Trivikram Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai Tadi Avirbha Maha Mahotsav Ki Jai Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai Rupanuga Gauriya Guru Varga Ki Jai Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai Nitai Gaura Premanande Hari Hari Bo Radhe Radhe, who's there? Amit Dandakar Prabhu, Lilavati Rose, Pani Bhushan and Krishnamayi, Gigi Davalos from Philippines. Yash J and Ananga Priya and all the rest of you, including those who are physically present here. Radhe Radhe. Gurave Gaurachandraya Radhikaya Tadalaye Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tadbhaktaya Namo Namah Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah Namah Vishnupadaya Radhikaya Priyatmane Shri Srimad Bhaktivedanta Narayanitti Namine Namah Vishnupadaya Krishna Presthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Nitti Namine Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya eva cha patitanang pavanebhyo vaishnavibhyo namo namah Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Mukam karoti vachalam pangum langayate giring Yatkripātamaham vande Shri Gurung Ninatarinam. First of all, I offer my Dandava Pranam thousands of times in the dust of the lotus feet of our beloved Srila Gurudev, Nitya Lila Pravishta Vishnupad, Ashtotara Shata Shri Srimad Srila Bhaktivedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj, and the same thousands of Dandava Pranam in the dust of the lotus feet of Nitya Lila Pravishta Vishnupad, Ashtotara Shata Shri Srimad Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. And especially on this day, the anniversary of the appearance of Srila Bhaktivedanta Trivikram Goswami Maharaj, I offer my Dandava Pranam thousands of times in the dust of his lotus feet. And The same thousands of Dandava Pranam and the dust of the lotus feet of all of our Rupanuga Gauriya Guru Varga, and to all Vaishnavas, past, present, and future, including all of you who are present today physically and virtually, I offer my Dandava Pranam. Radhe Radhe. So today we are observing the anniversary of the appearance in this world of a very great Vaishnava, a dear servant and disciple of our Param Gurudev, Srila Bhakti Pragyan Keshava Goswami Maharaj. His name is Srila Bhakti Vedanta Trivikram Goswami Maharaj, very near, intimate, and dear godbrother of our Srila Gurudev and Srila Bhakti Vedanta Vaman Goswami Maharaj. Whenever the days of the Vaishnavas come, because Srila Bhakti Vigyan Bharati Maharaj would tell it every time, I remember the words that he would say, Guru Vaishnav Bhagavan Tiner Smaran Hoy Sarva Vigya Vinasham. To remember the glories, the qualities, the pastimes of Guru, Vaishnava and Bhagavan, Tiner Smaran. To remember these things, Sarva Vigya Vinasham, all kinds of anarthas, misgivings, unfavorable things in our hearts can be destroyed. And in its place, all kinds of auspiciousness, everything which is favorable for bhakti will manifest. Krishna himself is greedy to glorify and hear the glories of his devotees. He tells Durvasa Muni that I am not at all independent. Actually, I am dependent on my devotees. I don't know anyone but my devotees, and they don't know anyone but me. So who can capture Krishna within the core of their hearts? O Vaishnava Thakur, Tumara Hriday Sada Govinda Vishram. Sri Narottam Das Thakur is telling that, O Vaishnava Thakur, within your heart, Krishna always resides. And Krishna himself is saying, Govinda Kohena, Mama Vaishnava Pran. My devotee is my own life and soul. So who can capture Krishna? Only someone who has more one-pointedness than he does. That person who has mamata for Krishna and who has more single-pointedness can capture Krishna within their hearts. And so if we want to attain Krishna, having heard about Krishna, the process to awaken that desire is to come close, associate with, hear from, and serve the dear devotees of Krishna. And one such devotee has manifested in this world on this day. And so today we receive the opportunity for our own spiritual benefits to remember the glories, the qualities, the katha, the nature of such a Vaishnava, Srila Bhaktivedanta Trivikram Goswami Maharaj. Today I am not taking the full time for myself because many of us here have actually met Srila Bhaktivedanta Trivikram Maharaj. We have heard from him, we have seen his nature, we might have received some of his affection or reproach, and we've also heard and read from our Srila Gurudev the kind of relationship that he had with Srila Bhaktivedanta Trivikram Maharaj. So I would first like to give the opportunity to the devotees present to speak something about Srila Bhaktivedanta Trivikram Maharaj. Tungavidya Didi, would you like to share something?
It will be hard, but I will.
Would you like a chair?
Yes.
Okay. Hare Krishna. Your chair. Oh, you brought your chair.
Yeah.
Okay. How about that? Amazing. I didn't see it coming with you.
Oh,
I was going to go grab one separately. Okay.
All is good.
All is good. Okay.
I don't know what to say.
As Gurudev would always say, 2 words.
Yananginasana Kriya Chakshurmitanya Tasmai Shri Guruve Namo Krishna Pradaya Radhikaya Yatmane Shri Srimad Bhaktivedanta Narayana Niti Namine Namo Vishnu Padaya
Srila Bhaktivedanta Charitamrita Swami Maharaj ki jai.
Very good. So, what I remember from meeting with him, he would always be so strict and chastising, like everyone is saying. But then one day, Vrinda and me went inside his room in Navadvip, Devananda Gaudiya Math, and we asked the question. I have absolutely no recollection of that, but he spoke for about 20 minutes, Harikatha, and Rasik Harikatha. So that was a gift, although I have no memory of what he said, because we were a little tense. I don't know if Vrinda Didi remembers, but so from there, both of us, we experienced that he is actually not as he usually shows himself to be. And then I've never experienced his reproaches. Yeah. And I know from Gopinath Prabhu that he was once with him. He was very much attracted by him. Somehow they had a very good relationship, but I never experienced it, no, seeing it personally. But then he told one time, Maharaj told somebody that, oh, you came here only because you are a tourist. So like that, no? He's very chastising and making you think and making you realize, because it's not no meant in a way that to hurt anyone. It's just meant to improve your feelings and bhakti, basically. And we may, or many people may not understand that, but like we experienced also their beautiful ping pong talks about who is more superior, Radha or Krishna. And it was so, it gives such a deep impression that it will always stay with whoever experienced it. But since I'm a very low-class devotee, or not even devotee, then, and I forget a lot, so then it's very hard to recollect things, and I'm definitely not like Kishore Mahan, who can overflow everyone with beautiful nectar 100% of the time. So my offering is I saw one very more beautiful thing that also everyone talks about, that I saw him arrive here in Rup Sanatan Math, and Srila Gurudev was sitting on the bed on the side to deliver his Harikatha. And then Maharaj came and he did full. He was so old and hardly moving, and moving with a stick, and very difficult to do anything, bowing down. And he went full-fledged Dandavat on his belly, and he was crying so much. He had so much love for our Gurudev, like deep, deep connection with of course they have spiritual connection, but also on the external platform, because that was not with Srila Vamana Maharaj. He was also, they were all three very close, but he was more like very quiet and big, watery eyes, very beautiful. You can just drown in that ocean of these eyes of Srila Vamana Maharaj. So they are just a most beautiful bond together, the three of them. So this is my offering. I'm taking my chair.
Amen. Maharaj Ji ki Jai Ho. Okay, you okay? If I have any to give, I cannot give you blessings, but I can give you my best well wishes always. Maharaj Ji, you've come to speak something about Srila Bhaktivedanta Trivika Maharaj.
Yes, today is convenience.
Yes, so let me grab a chair for you.
Oh, I saw in Facebook every day you are giving class with Gurudev and Prabhupada.
Your remembrances of Srila Bhaktivedanta Trivika Maharaj.
Yes. Yeah. Bless me so I can speak.
But only in English.
Oh.
You did?
Ah.
See, you came and everyone came at the same time.
I'm very happy to see all my
This is
Gurudev
Pujapad Bhaktivedanta
and Krishna
Radhanti
family.
Maharaj, disciple of Srila Gurudev.
This is our real family.
Yes.
This material family one day leave us, but this our God brothers and God sisters, they are actual our real well-wisher and they are our family. So today, saying everyone, every in India, Makar Sankranti. The Tithi is first yesterday, but observations today. Because why? Yesterday, the Tithi of Makar Sankranti cannot, what is say?
Incomplete.
Incomplete, not incomplete, means not perform like rituality. Rituality, what is saying?
Yes.
Performance, all rituality.
Rituals in the ceremony.
Yeah. Because of they use till and rice. So that's why today the program, everything ritual today. Like India government also wish today Makar Sankranti. So
Because you can't use teal and rice on Ekadashi.
yes. Sattila Ekadasi means the charity of till.
Okay.
Sattila means when you donate somebody.
Sesame seeds.
Yes, same sesame seeds. When you donate someone, the quantity of seeds, that much of life or whole previous and present and future life, all our sin and our prabdha means what is say, all karma are removing. That's why Gurudev, but very nice Gurudev lectures, Gurudev saying we are Vaishnava. We are not depending on our this rituality. We are depend on only Guru mercy and Krishna's mercy. Nothing else. That today Gurudev lectures, he's saying about the glories of Makar Sankranti. He said, whatever that is karma kandi. According to Karma Kandi, we go to take bath in Yamuna, Ganga or Holy River. Today is special. Makar Sankranti is special. Everybody should go and take bath. Yes, Shastra said it is not wrong. True. But for devotee, who wearing Tulsi, Kanti and holy name, mantra, for them is rules apply? No. No. Krishna said, Manmana mat bhakto majjaji mam namaskuru. Think of me constantly, give your mind to me, think about me,
and devotees always thinking, chanting, reading, and hearing. For them, no need Ganga Snan because they're always in the beyond of Ganga Snan. So, for devotees, no require of this. Yes, I remember 2009 when Gurudev very sick. You all know. Then Mother Maharaj took him Delhi for treatment from Govardhan to Mathura or Delhi. That time, one devotee asking in uh, Gurudev in hospital room, no, because he sponsored the treatment of Gurudev, and he thinking that himself that I am the sponsor. Let me check Gurudev how he is. Gurudev is in silent and meditating in mind. One of devotee went and asked him, "Oh Guruji, you know who are you? Oh Guruji, you know who are you?" Gurudev said, "I am Guru Das. You remembering me? Who I am? Guruji, you remembering who I am? You are a Maya Das." This is a Gurudev real answer. We means shocked. Gurudev is lie down like this, no? He is what he say?
IV.
Saloon something.
Drip.
Yes, some hand is like this, close eyes, and that person is devotee thinking Gurudev may be gone in coma. He can recognize us. So that's why he asking Guruji, "Oh Guruji, you know who are you? Who are you? Who are you?" Gurudev replying, "I am Guru Das." And you know who I am? Who I am? You are a Maya Das. This is a Gurudev. So that's my point here. We are belongs to such a personality's disciple. We should proud. We are belongs. Jai Shri Shri Radha Gopinath Bhagwan ki jai. Jai Shri Shri Gaur Sundar Bhagwan ki jai. Guru Parampara ki jai. So we should proud that we are belongs to his disciple. He accepts us. That is a great opportunity for us to develop our devotional. So today is appearance day of our dear uncle Guru Srila Bhakti Vedanta Divikram Goswami Maharaj. He is one of our uncle Guru, plus he is like a Shiva Tattva. He is very strict in his mood. Like in Devanand Gauriya Math, we are very new that time, very new. Devanand Gauriya Math, like that in room outside, one bed is there. And he's sitting always there, who's going, coming, he will look, watching. "Hey, kire chele, kothay jachchis?" Means ruling voice, no? Everybody shaking, bare fear with the Maharaj. Oh, means how nobody can do any nonsense thing in front of him or inside the mud because of his fear. I saw many times Srila Trivikram Maharaj, one of Govind Prabhu or some, I forgot the one Prabhuji's name, who always cooking for him. One day he loves to eat Vaikuntha bhaja, moong dal and Vaikuntha bhaja. In Bengali there is very, Vaikuntha means eggplant, that bhaja, fry. Baigun bhaja and that moong dal and rice. That's three things only. And most of time he loves to eat khichdi, dalia, and some sabji. That yes, we should learn from our uncle Guru also. He used to say many things in our mat when he coming to meet Gurudev. One day I saw him in Kesavji Gauriya Mat. When he saw Gurudev, he, what to say, weeping, weeping, no? He start weeping by seeing Gurudev. He have a bag in two hand, and by saw Gurudev, he start weeping. I don't know. That time we are new. How we understand? I understand his what is a two brothers separation or internal feelings. We didn't understanding. No, I saw then Premanand Prabhu told us, "Hey, go from here. Go do your seva." Then we, some Mother Maharaj, Tirth Maharaj, and Rasanand Prabhu means what is name Sridhar Maharaj, and they are carry and many devotees that time Bengali devotee also they came to carry and took Maharaj room and Gurudev. They, many means hours they are discussing regarding some matter and is starting Tirtha Maharaj beeping. Then I saw that time Gurudev some face like no sadness or sometime of like there is sadness also like what you say anger mood like some. Then I my this is my view. I thought maybe something happened inside the mud, which is Gurudev face reaction like this affection. So many times I'm saying one stick is very easy to break, but if we have a bunch of stick, then very difficult to break. That is Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh, Gurudev, Srila Paman Maharaji and Srila Tribikram Maharaj, they have a unity. So now this time, forget whatever happening. From this time, we all got brother and got sisters, Indian, foreigners, anywhere. We should come in one unit and fulfill the mission of Gurudev. Because Srila Bhakti Vedanta, Tribikram Goswami Maharaj, Srila Gurudev, Srila Paman Maharaj, they have only one motive to how to satisfy Srila Bhakti Pragyan Kesav Goswami Param Gurudev. They only one motive. Because I personally, in this room, one night Gurudev staying, discussing with the that side. I don't know if that room is still there or not. One whole room that in Gurudev when people are coming, then Gurudev meeting, discussing. That time Gurudev said my desire that I want to make my Gurudev Pushpa Samadhi in Vrindavan. This is Gurudev said to Madhav Maharaj, every sannyasi is there. See, then you can understand. So, see, we are junior, very junior in front of every senior devotee, especially Tirth Maharaj, Madhav Maharaj, and others. I'm very junior. But by the mercy of Gurudev, what I learned and what I saw in the inside the mud and outside the mud, I request everyone, please, we should don't see the Western devotee, don't see Indian devotee. We are Krishna devotee. We are Gurudev family. We should come in the unity. We should fulfill the mission of Gurudev. What is a Gurudev mission? Number one, his books. Number two, his preaching. Because Gurudev said, क्या बोलेंगे? मेरे नहीं मेरे रहने से नहीं रहने से फर्क नहीं पड़ता है. My living or not living doesn't matter. My mission should be fulfilled. What is his mission? He said, Srila Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Srila Bhakti Vinod Dhara, and Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Dhara. Mission means preaching should not stop. Oh, timing. Over? Oh, sorry. So, Vancha Kalpatarubhyasa Kirpa Sindhu Evacha Patitanam Pavani Vaishnabhyo Namo Namah. It is a time like a short time, like our life is short, goal is big. Similarly, Bhagavan, our goal is there and our life is short. Similarly, speaking timing is very short. And glory is like we showing the sun lamp. Oh, see, sun, this is a lamp. Can't complete. Thank you very much. I am very sorry. And yes, I request everybody should participate the Gurudev Vyas Puja. Every devotee and disciples or grand disciple, they should come in the Vyas Puja and participate Gurudev Vyas Puja. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
You were here first. Chalo. You can. Then you'll understand what a mission I am. Okay. से बोलो आगे
ज्ञानतिमिरन्दस्य ज्ञानञ्जनं शलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः. गुरवे गौरचन्द्राय राधिकायै तदालये कृष्णाय कृष्णभक्ताय तद्भक्ताय नमो नमः. वञ्चाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्यः एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः. जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद. हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे. So I feel very fortunate being in an assembly where the glories of such a great personality has been seen. Such a great personality who is so close to our Gurudev, who is so, the relationship, Gurudev himself say he's my Shiksha Guru. So I feel very honored to be able to be here. Also, I feel very honored to have the chance to do some service in the form of words, even though I have no qualification to say anything, but still I learned from Vaishnavas that for us to glorify them, it's a chance to do a service. So for me, when I think in Srila Bhaktivedanta Trivikram Goswami Maharaj, I remember very strongly Srimati Uma Devi, because actually we know I never have his darshan, but I know somehow I can have little darshan of him through her words, because I remember many times I heard from her speaking. I remember there was some period that they were doing these videos of Devi there, and somehow they gave me the mercy to be there. And I remember because we know many times he's described that Srila Bhaktivedanta Trivikram Goswami Maharaj in nature he was very strong, very hard. But actually I remember because Uma Devi, she has a very close relation with him, and it was he who brought her to the path of devotion. So she will always describe him in a very soft way, like he was very, affectionate. And so I like to have this darshan of him. Also, I remember Madhudi would say that, Srimati Madhudi would say, how he was so careful with everything. He would be very careful cooking. He would be expert in cooking, and he himself would do everything, all the spices, and he would like to do things so nicely for Thakurji, and very specific and very careful with everything. And then she said how he would like to do all service. He would never take service from anyone. And Vaishnavas, every Vaishnava has some speciality. So in the life of Srila Trivikram Goswami Maharaj, there's many specialities, but there's two for me that they are very appealing to the heart, and I hope one day I can somehow yeah, I mean, it's take that teaching he's giving by. So today we were hearing from Acharya Maharaj. He was speaking so nicely. He was saying that this is such a big, important teaching. In a spiritual life, there is our worst enemy is actually the desire for recognition. This is actually the deepest and the most subtle thing we have there. We can, other things they can, if someone is very lusty, you can see it very clearly. But the desire of recognition is so deep. It's even inside the devotional practice. So it's something very subtle. And Srila Raghunath Das Goswami himself is saying, well, this desire of recognition is dancing in our heart. She's like a prostitute and very unchaste and very shameless. If she's dancing there, then pure devotion, what to speak of just pure devotion, but devotion that we aspire in the line of Srila Rupa Goswami can never come there. So, and we can see in the life of Srila Trivikram Goswami Maharaj, he was an example of someone who is fully free. Every Vaishnava has an speciality, and this was a specific, very strong in his life, this being detached, very far from the desire of recognition, very strongly. How he said, I want to live unseen, unknown. And how Kishori Mohan Prabhu, he was saying he would become very upset when Gurudev glorifying him, and anything, he was so strong about that. Externally, he will not show so much, how much deep he has, but sometimes he will show, he was telling today, sometimes he will be so deep absorbed, and when he will start doing kirtans, Sri Rupa Manjari Pada, or Sri Krishna Pada Kamale, or Radhika Chananari, he will, burst in tears, and so much tears, and something of what he has inside will be seen, but most of the time he will keep it very covered. And this is a very big teaching for us. Srila Narottam Das Thakur, after giving almost all his teachings there in Prema Bhakti Chandrika, that's such an important book, at the end he's saying our devotion should be something that is not shown outside. It's something that we should keep it very deep inside. And we can learn this from the life of Srila Trivikram Goswami Maharaj very strongly, how actually what we are doing, what is our connection, what is our praise, where everything should be so deep inside, and going very rooted and big and growing inside, but outside, they shall not be shown. And another speciality of him that is very, very special, how merciful he was. There is one verse in Srimad Bhagavatam, say, Chintanti Manavyaksam Uktivi. Say the words of Vaishnavas are very powerful. They are, Chintanti means they are cutting. And they are cutting one, Manavya Sangha. Manavya Sangha means all these desires, all these knots, all the things that we have in our heart. And he was very special for that. But he was doing everything just out of mercy. Here, if we want to actually achieve the service of Radha Krishna, all this mood of enjoyment needed to fully give it up. And we need to be established ourselves fully in this mood of service. Fully we see in the life of all our acharyas, this kind of mood we need to develop. And he really wanted us that. So that's why with his words, he will be so cutting. Everything, even just today I was reading one article of him about the speciality of Mahaprabhu's dance in the Ratha Yatra. It's such a beautiful article, and he's so deeply glorifying this because he was saying how we will be able to understand that dancing of Mahaprabhu. Mahaprabhu is dancing out of love. This is an expression of his love, and only on the way that we can come to that platform, and we will understand how his dancing was so astonishing, was attracting everyone, even Jagannath. He was astonishing and wondering everyone. So, but at the same time, if you go through the whole article, this is so much his nature. He's speaking about things that are very deep, but at the same time, he's again and again saying but we can glorify Mahaprabhu, but actually, I can say Jai, Srila Sachinanda, Gaura Hari, but I'm actually glorifying him. I'm actually having this mood of wanting to glorify him. And again, he's cutting this mood, and he's bringing us because we really need to develop this mood of service. Only when we give up, because even in devotion, we can keep our Bhagavad and put it everywhere. With Vaishnavas, we're just trying to enjoy the Vaishnava. We're in the Kirtan, but we're just trying to enjoy the Kirtan, or we're just trying to bring recognition from that Kirtan, or so many other things. But if we want to actually take the jewel, what is in their hearts, then all these nuts, all these Bhagavad need to be fully cut. And this was his biggest mercy. With his word, we see his example. He was cutting this mood of enjoyment so much. And so from, yeah, there's this article, I will end with this. There's this article of him that I just love. There is one article of him that I really love when he's glorifying Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta. It's so beautiful how he just go point by point, showing how, because he say everything the Vaishnavas do is expression of their mercy, everything. And he's showing how in the life of Prabhupada, everything is refuting the Mayavadis and establishing Daiva Varnasram Dharma, establishing this mode of separation. Everything he has done is out of mercy. So I think he ends that article, and this is something, I think that's why I love that article so much, saying, for us it's so important we can actually realize what is the mercy of our Guru Varga, Mahaprabhu and Radha Krishna, in the way we can realize their mercy. And we will only be able to realize their mercy when we'll be able to realize what they have given us. In the way we are realizing how much wonderful is what they're giving us, in that measure we'll be able to realize how merciful they are. And so after all this article, when Srila Trivikram Goswami Maharaj is speaking again and again about the mercy of Prabhupada, at the end he ends, and this for me is I really hope this can become very writing strongly in my heart, and this mood can come there. He's saying I'm praying that the remembrance of your mercy, saying to Srila Prabhupada, oh Srila Prabhupada, I pray that the remembrance of your mercy can become my life and soul. So in this way, how he's praying, I feel I hope that also the remembrance of the mercy of my Gurudev, of Srila Trivikram Goswami Maharaj, of Srila Bhanga Goswami Maharaj, and all our Rupa Guru Varga, the mercy of Sri Rupa Goswami, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, that this remembrance be my life and soul. This be what is there all the time. And then he's saying something very beautiful after this. He's saying, I have no qualification to actually glorify you, and actually also I have no qualification to connect with your mercy. But I'm praying that I can serve those who are your servants. Because by serving those who are your servants, then I will be able to connect with your mercy. So in the same way, I know I'm very far to even realize one drop of what is the mercy of my Gurudev and Srila Trivikram Goswami Maharaj. But at least I pray that I can become a servant to those who are serving them, so one day I can connect also with that mercy. Jai Vanchaka Patarvyacha Kripa Sindhu Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavyo Namo Namo.
Thank you. Now, anything would you like to share? We made arrangements for a little bit more time. Anything in remembrance of the Trivikram Maharaj? We have time. Yes.
I really am not prepared to speak, so.
Probably spin the number insert.
Om Jnana Timirandasya Chinanjana Shalakaya Chakshun Militamina Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah Shri Chaitanya Manopistam Stapidamina Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamaya.
This is Vrindavan Bilasani Devi Dasi, disciple of Srila Prabhupada.
Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namah Namaha. First of all, I'd like to offer my heartfelt Pushpanjali to the lotus feet of my beloved Srila Prabhupada, Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj. Then to our beloved Gurudev, Srila Bhaktivedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj. To Bhakti Vigyan Bharti Goswami Maharaj. And to our beloved Bhakti Vedanta Trivikram Maharaj. And our entire Guru Parampara. To Sat Goswamis, Panchatattva, Radha and Krishna. What an astonishing fortune we have. Today I've been realizing just how fortunate we are. This is one thing that Srila Trivikram Maharaj was so instrumental in helping us understand how fortunate we are. But he was also very clear on what we had to do to go further with this fortune. That was his kindness. He was, I actually met him many times because he would come and stay at the Keshivji Gaudiya Math. And when I first came to Srila Gurudev, by some of my god sisters and god brothers, I was warned about Trivikram Maharaj. Oh, he's so heavy. He's so this, he's so that. He's not in the mood of Srila Gurudev. And so I had quite a negative impression of him before I actually met him. But when I met him, I found it was quite the opposite. He was very, very sweet, extremely sweet. Even though he had a way of, if you weren't ready for it, it seemed harsh. But if you actually had even a speck of sincerity, which most persons, because they've come to this line, they have a little bit of sincerity at least, they appreciate. Because he only wanted to see us get the highest goal. He wanted us to see us go back home, back to Godhead. He didn't want us to have to tarry around here in this material world. So he didn't, he didn't, what's the right word? He didn't, oh gosh, I forget the word. When he didn't give a little bit into our sense gratification. What's the word I'm looking for? He didn't...
beat around the bush.
Yeah, okay. I can't hear you. I can't hear. I still can't. Anyhow, he didn't facilitate. He didn't facilitate or encourage. That's the word. He didn't encourage us in any kind of sense gratification. You know, there's an article he has that Krishna's only hungry for love. You know, and he's really clear in that article. He's very cutting, actually. You know. So you've come here, you've come here. Oh, how many of you are daydreaming about, he's talking about Kartik. How many of you are dreaming about your wife back home, your husband back home, your house back home? Oh, when can I go home and see how they're doing? You know, he said, how much have you really given your whole and whole to Krishna? Krishna just wants your love. He doesn't care about anything else. He just wants your love and affection. And of course he gave the famous example in that lecture about Duryodhana offering the most delectable dishes to Krishna on golden plates, and Krishna wouldn't even look at it. What does we can take it? He wouldn't even look at it. But then he went to the house of his dear devotee Vidura, who wasn't there at the time, only Vidurani was there, the wife of Vidura. and Vidurani. And she was in so much ecstasy. She had so much love and affection in her heart that she was taking bananas and taking the peels off, and she was so ecstatic she was offering the peels instead of the banana. But he said he had never tasted anything so delicious. And when Vidura came home and saw what she was doing, he said, "Hey, what are you doing?" Yeah, and he had her offer the bananas, and Krishna said, "That isn't half as tasty as the peels that she was giving me." So he would go to the essence, and he would do it so sweetly, actually, but we felt it was hard because we're so attached. We're so attached materially, so we think, "Oh, that hurts. That really hurts. He's harsh. Oh, I'd rather hear the sweet Hari Katha, But no, he would cut, just like Manjulali was talking about the article about the ecstatic dance of Mahaprabhu and Rath Yatra. He would talk about how qualified are we really? What we can glorify Mahaprabhu, but really, what's in our heart? And I know my experience with him, because I can't get into some specific things, but before I became a devotee, I was a pretty fallen person. I was not, a really nice, moral, mode of goodness person. I was not. I was pretty fallen. And so when he was at the Keshaji Gaudiya Math, he was very kind to me, very, very kind, and very, very friendly. In fact, he used to love to joke with me. He would joke a lot. And I was so touched by that because, really, in his eyes, I'm kind of like, pretty fallen down there. And I knew that he knew everything. Just like the pure devotee, he knows everything. But he only goes straight to the soul. This is what was beautiful about him, like every pure devotee. He goes straight to the soul. Even though he sees the contamination, he sees the conditioning, but he's seeing the soul, and he's trying to take that soul and encourage that soul, come, 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 come. Go back home. Go back to your real home. Go to where the real enjoyment is, which is you're not the enjoyer. You're giving enjoyment to Krishna selflessly, like this. So I could just feel that in him. One time, at the Keshaji Gaudiya Math, before Gurudev's rooms moved up to the top in the old temple, there was a Tulsi garden up there. They would have pots, and the pots were everywhere. And one morning, maybe around 6 o'clock in the morning, I can't remember when, because I lived in the dungeon in the basement. It was a little bit difficult sometimes. So I'd like to get out and get the fresh air and be on the roof. So I was sitting in front of Tulsi, looking at Tulsi like this. And all of a sudden I felt all this water coming. All this water was coming. And I turned around, and there was Trivikram Maharaj laughing and throwing water on Tulsi and throwing water on me. And he was just having a great time, And I thought, it was just so extraordinary to me that in one sense he could be so personal and so loving and so gentle and kind to such a person like me. I was like, Hare Krishna, but he didn't see that. He was only trying to make a relationship, a loving relationship like this, so that he could help me, because he knew he could help me. Actually, and I won't get into how it really helped me, but, he helped me sever some of my material attachments. He literally did that. He just cut with his words, And so because of that, I could see this is what is the essence of love. Love is something that is completely spiritual. And it's sweet and it's joyful. Completely joyful. The only reason why we're blocked from it is because of our material attachments. I'm this body, and everything attached to my body is mine, and I should be able to enjoy it. and I should be able to control it like this. And so he was completely set on helping us become free from this misconception that was a block between us attaining our goal of praying. He wanted to see us attain praying. If you see in one of his favorite songs, Radha Krishna Padakamale, he loved that song, and he would sing it, and as Manjulali said, he would just weep and weep. Well, what's the end of that song? The end of the song is Premamrita Dan, Sevamrita Dan. He wanted to see us get that Premamrita, that Sevamrita, like this. He was and he knew what our obstacles are. He knew the obstacles. So his only mission was to help us give up those obstacles and to clear those out. Give us the strength, give us the desire and the understanding of what blockages they were. So he would speak in that way, just about, okay, how many of you are daydreaming about your dog back in America? How many of you daydreaming about this and that? You see what I mean? So he would cut. We would be in euphoria, he might say, listening to how ecstatic Mahaprabhu was dancing, and then he'd say, well, what's in your heart? What's there? Like this. Okay, I think my time is up. So, Jai, Srila Bhaktivedanta Trivikram Maharaj Ki Jai Ho, Jai.
Savitri, Ramide. Jaldi karo. You got 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. We'll just tell the essence of that then.
Gude Gaucham Radha Kaita Dale, Krishna Krishna Bhaktai Dada Bhakjai Namo Namaha, Manchakal Patul Vyashta Kripa Sindhu Vyevacha, Titana Pavane Pyo Vaishnavibhyo Namaha. First of all, I offer my obeisances to my Guru Dear Nityalaya Vishnu's Pada Stota Shishimat Bhaktivinoda Goswami Maharaj. In the same way to my Shiksha Gurus, Nityalaya Vishnu's Pada Stota Shishimat Bhaktivinoda Vaman Goswami Maharaj, Nityalaya Vishnu's Pada Stota Shishimat Bhaktivinoda Tirkam Goswami Maharaj, Nityalaya Vishnu's Pada Stota Shishimat Bhaktivinoda Swami Goswami Maharaj, all Vaishnavas and Vaishnavas. So special day today. It is, I hear from all sides, I hear so much new and beautiful things. It's very lovely. So I can pick up something here from what the devotee spoke. For instance, like see, Bhaktivinoda Tirtha Maharaj, he never took service. He didn't like it. One time the people wanted to give him, they wanted to do his service. And he became so upset, he grabbed his bags and he went outside to stay in a room, somewhere outside. And yes, and then this was in the Devananda Gaudiya Math, and they were all set. So with great pain, they finally brought him back to the Devananda Gaudiya Math. This was his nature. And he wanted to do everything himself. Not that he didn't want us to do service, but as long as he could do whatever he wanted to do, he would do. For instance, and his topi, his hat, he would sew it so perfectly. I was there one time and he took this hat out and he says, look. And I'm looking. He says, you see how perfectly it is sewed? I said, yes, it is sewing machine work. He says, no, I did it. He sewed it himself. And not only that, but then he showed me his bead bag. And so perfectly done. So perfect. It's amazing. If I do something like this, is here, there, there. No, it was perfect on one line, and all the stitchings, 1, 2, 3. When you do like this, it was all in the same. In the same size, not one bigger or one smaller. No, all in one size. It was really amazing. See what Maharaj wants is that we have a relationship with him, because he is on a higher platform. Yeah? So he wants us that we connect, to him, to Gurudev, because he is part and parcel of that Guru Parampara.
So it is. He was such a extraordinarily. He was very very nice, very very nice Vaishnava, really. So when he was always like straight because he's not a person that will butter you up. Neither he will say anything to make things look better. He will say directly what it is. It is. You know, we in the material world we like to like squeeze around this that, you know, and how shall I put it? He was not like that. He was just like straight away say this is the thing and that is it. Yeah. And some people didn't like it, that is true. But then what can you do? He goes on because if you can put aside your false ego, yeah, because he's touching that false ego. He wants to make it like a Krishna consciousness ego and not the material ego. For that reason, he was saying, I said it this morning also, like we have to, what did he say? He's saying like all the goodies, all the joys of Maya, we should try to reject, to get it out of our lives. Yeah, because when we see something new, we want to buy it. When we are here, there, everywhere, we want to do things. And not only that, but factually is that when we come to this world, it means you starting your sinful activities immediately. When you are like there was some song. I don't know quite anymore that when you are a baby and you're sitting on your father's lap, and then later on you're doing also some these things and that things, you know. This is all like Mike. This is all like catching you and bringing you back down, down, down. Yeah? So he wanted to bring us up, up, up. You know, so for that reason, he had that special function. Yeah, because Vama Goswami Maharaj had also that special function. He was mostly he was speaking Bengali and all these things, and he was more the group of the Bengalis. They were very fond of him, but he was speaking the same thing, and Gurudev was speaking the same thing, but Trika Maharaj was saying the same thing also, but only a little bit more bolder. Yeah, that's it. But he was he what I see in my relationship with him, he always tried to make me, you know, like be in touch with the transcendental things and not with the material things. This is what I saw. And it was I was happy because there finally somebody who wanted my welfare, and not my money or my body or whatever. So this is such a perfect personality. Where I know to find such a person who really, really, from the core of his heart, wants to help us and wants us to bring us to the highest platform of a real Guru Seva, Vaishnava Seva, Nam Seva, because it says the only way which you can like eradicate all these dirty things from your heart. Chetadapana Marjanam. He was quoting this thing, his Stastakam, in his. I was reading it in one of the harmonists. And this is the only way. Yeah, we have to try to get these things out. And this can only be when you have a relationship with such a person. It is quite amazing that we are here close to Mahaprabhu's time and having a Sadguru, and not only one, but many, you know, not like in Umadi's time, there were many Vaishnavas of high caliber. But we also got something, you know, like Vamanas, Matrikamas, Bhaktiman Swami Mas, Bhakti Rakshasida Goswami Mas, they were all on a platform, on this material plane, all to help us. Because so many people, so many thoughts. So Krishna is sending all his devotees. This person is attracted to that Vaishnava, that person is attracted to that Vaishnava. So it is the time span also. You automatically are directed to that personality who is your eternal guru also. Yeah? And your eternal guru is also coming with so many of his friends. And that is also Trika Maharaj. He is not only the Gurudev's friend, but also he is our friend. Yeah? Because we are connected to Gurudev, we are automatically connected to him also. So he's very, very beautiful personality, and I'm so happy that with the Gurudev coming into my life, not because I chose, but because he chose me. Maybe long time ago, maybe in previous life or whatever, something was there, and that goes for us everybody. That is for everybody. Something was there in which he came and make that a connection again. Because what I find most fearful is forgetfulness, and it is not only forgetfulness of Krishna, but forgetfulness of your own Gurudev, of the Guru Parampara. And this, in fact, is the most painful thing for the jiva, especially when you have connection already. So we should be utmost happy and grateful that they came, picked us up and put us in the middle of Vaishnavas so that we can again start our relationship again from where we were, where we finished. And so Trika Maharaj was so, what can I say? Hare Krishna.
We have literally 2 minutes before RT, which was already delayed for half an hour. So I'll speak for 2 minutes if I can do that. First thing I'm remembering, because Manjulali Didi mentioned it, and then I believe Vrindavan Vilasini Didi mentioned it also, about Srimati Uma Didi. I heard her tell the same story at least 20 times about Srila Bhaktivedanta Trivikram Maharaj. He had a major impact on her in her spiritual life. Because when she was quite young, she was always coming to the mutt, but she was proud of being a very modern girl, as she would say, and she liked a particular style. And she would never wear tilak because it wasn't considered cool at the time. But Srila Trivikram Maharaj would always encourage her, and she just didn't want to wear it, but one day she wore it. And when he saw it, he said, "Oh, today you're looking so beautiful." And she thought, she would always say, "Oh, I am beautiful? I am beautiful?" And from that day on, she always wore tilak. So he also had his affectionate way of encouraging anyone on the path of bhakti. Srila Bhaktivedanta Trivikram Maharaj had a very special relationship with our Gurudev. Now, just like Vrindavan Vilasini Didi, I also heard when I first came to the mutt, his mood is different from Gurudev's. So you shouldn't really hear from him because it's actually quite opposite. And then he would be sitting next to Gurudev when Gurudev's giving Harikatha, and everything Gurudev would be saying, he would be telling the opposite. Sure enough, I believed what everyone was saying because he was speaking exactly opposite from Gurudev. And they would start arguing on stage. And I was like, what's going on here? This is my Guru and this one is arguing with him. And so I started staying away until Gurudev personally told us, you should hear from Trivikram Maharaj. Although so many devotees would get up and leave his class. But Gurudev said, you should hear from him. You can learn so much from him. He may look mean, he said, but actually he's so soft. And then I thought, okay, there's something else going on here. Gurudev's instructing us to be in the classes of Srila Trivikram Maharaj. And as I was listening to him, the Gurudev's style was very particular to Gurudev. Like, who would speak what Gurudev would speak? Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, Rupa Goswami. But not everyone would speak just like Gurudev would speak. But when Srila Trivikram Maharaj spoke, it was very familiar to me. The way he was speaking, what he was speaking, how he was speaking, reminded me a lot of how our Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada would speak. He would give the rasa, he would give the sweetness, he would give all of that, but he would also give it with strong warnings. And as Vrindavan Vilasini kept saying, cutting, cutting, cutting. And so, Srila Trivikram Maharaj did not want us to be pretenders. He hated pretense. And he would call it out. He didn't like it one bit. So I'll tell one quick snippet. There was a drama of Raghunath Das Goswami. And it was such a beautiful drama that all of the devotees were completely mesmerized by it. Even Srila Gurudev was weeping. So many devotees were weeping. It was done so beautifully and so well. And so Gurudev gave his glorification. And then he asked Srila Trivikram Maharaj to speak. And he spoke. He's very nice drama. It was excellently performed. But one thing you should remember, and he was speaking to the person playing the role of Raghunath Das Goswami, who is still within the mode of what they call method acting. You know method acting? You kind of become your character, and you can get stuck in that mood. So he said, one thing you should remember, you are not Raghunath Das Goswami. Just like that. And suddenly it was like the whole mood went. So many were feeling like, oh, they were floating. But he had a way of placing our feet back on the ground. You may be aspiring to be a maidservant of Srimati Radhika, but you're not that yet. So don't pretend. And so Srila Trivikram Maharaj had this kind of strong and powerful way to plant us back where we actually are, so that we could make honest progression from a real place instead of a place of pretense and illusion. I remember when we went to Ramghat in the morning and the day before, Srila Gurudev and Srila Trivikram Maharaj were arguing very, very heavily about one special thing. See, Srila Gurudev kept talking about Anyabhilashita Shunyam, the verse defining pure bhakti. Anukulyena Krishna Anushilanam Bhaktir Uttama. What is for Krishna's happiness? What is favorable for him? What is for his benefit? What is for his pleasure? This is pure bhakti, Uttama bhakti. So Srila Gurudev would be glorifying Srimati Radhika like anything, but then Srila Trivikram Maharaj would cut in and say, what about Chandravali? Radharani is always making Krishna cry, he's always making her beg, but Chandravali actually fully fulfills the definition of Anyabhilashita Shunyam, according to the definition. And so he would start glorifying Chandravali's prem as being the highest. And Gurudev would become, as a Radha Paksha on her team would be, he would become almost livid. Like this. He would lift his hand, Trivikram Maharaj would move like that, and then Gurudev would just start glorifying Srimati Radhika 1,000 times more with emphasis on everything. And Trivikram Maharaj would try to speak something back, and Gurudev would say, you've already been destroyed, you are like grandfather Bhishma. He's like, you're laying on your bed of arrows, I have already destroyed you, you have nothing to say. And they would be laughing and laughing, and I was still a bit confused. And then we would go on parikrama, and they were still arguing. And I was like, what's going on here? All the kirtans were going on, all of the katha, and then these two would come together, back and forth. And then everyone stayed for prasad, but I hadn't taken achman. So then Srila Gurudev and Srila Trivikram Maharaj went to the Yamuna to take achman at Ramghat. All the way to the Yamuna, they were arguing, bickering back and forth. And I was just watching them completely amazed, scratching my head like, what's going on? They took their achman, and then Srila Gurudev started walking, and he turned around and he looked at him and he said, anyhow, all of them have come here to hear me speak, not you. And then he turned around and walked away. And Trivikram Maharaj was walking with his cane, slowly just shaking his head and laughing. And I was thinking, my God, what kind of relationship do these two have? And I was thinking, maybe Srila Trivikram Maharaj actually is not in Radharani's group. Maybe he's in Chandravali's group. I was thinking like that. Anyhow, he's a devotee. And then we went after that to Biharman. And there, Srila Gurudev was speaking very beautifully. And then afterward there was one kirtan, and maybe you've seen the video. It was either Shri Radha Krishna Pada Kamale and Radhe Jai Jai Madhava Dayate. And then I saw something, and then I realized, oh, all of it's just an act. Singing the glories of Srimati Radhika, his eyes welled with tears, and then tears were just pouring down his face as he was calling out her name and her glories. And then I saw, okay, he's saturated with the same mood that his Gurudev has, that our Gurudev has, that all of our Rupanuga Guru Varga have. But he's acting in such a way, as everyone would say, you know, if you want honey, you have to poke the hive. So he would poke the hive of Gurudev, and Gurudev would just start overflowing like a tsunami of honey, the glorification of Srimati Radhika. So Srila Trivikram Maharaj had his way of doing this. So Now I've gone 7 minutes past, as I always do. Yes, Vrindavan blessing. So one Vrindavan Vilasani Didi sharing that one time at Keshivji Gaudi Math, Gurudev was giving class, and Srila Trivikram Maharaj came out and he was walking past and he's looking at Gurudev. Isn't he wonderful? Isn't he just wonderful? And Srila Trivikram Maharaj would actually wait so Gurudev wasn't seeing, and then he would offer pranam at the shoes, touch the shoes of Srila Gurudev. And Gurudev heard about this and he was saying, what kind of humility does this personality have? He helped me to come to the mutt. He nurtured me. He looked after me. He protected me from my Gurudev. He gave me so much. And yet he's giving me such honor and respect. What kind of humility does this person have? So Srila Gurudev told that where is he now? Srila Bhaktivedanta Trivikram Maharaj. He's in Navadvip Dham and he's in Sri Vrindavan Dham. And he said, so on this day, we are praying in the dust of his lotus feet that he may bless us with his mood of dedication and his mood of seva that he has for his Gurudev. How he is doing his bhajan, he may bless us to also have this kind of mood in our heart. Srila Bhaktivedanta Trivikram Goswami Maharaj ki jai. Tadiya Avirbhav Maha Mahotsav ki jai. Now it is time for Aarti. There's so many more remembrances and glories of him, but what can we do? We can only touch on a little bit. So, next time. Jai. Gaura Hari ki jai. Vrinda Devi Tulsi Maharani ki jai. Hey, Hari Hari Bo. Wait, do that again. Radhe Radhe, Radhe Radhe, Radhe Radhe, Radhe Radhe.